Looks like it's running. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. I was playing some Diddy Kong Racing last night, and I really was planning on streaming earlier last night, so I'm on a little bit earlier today. Had no idea what I wanted to play, but kind of, I don't know, I've been enjoying some Nintendo 64 lately, and I know Defoe really wanted me to get back to play some more Donkey Kong 64. I'm not a huge fan of the game, to be honest, but I've never beaten it, so I wanted to go back and play it some more. Because I really want to like the game, I just don't. But, I never beat it. We're gonna go back through, we're gonna listen to the DK rap. I'm gonna mess with the audio a little bit, but enjoy that. How many Kongs do we gotta go through? This is so much longer than I remember. That's just rude. Take it to the fridge. Yeah, take it to the fridge. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, well, that's the game. They all died. It's over now. All right. I'm also tore up about it, but they should have known better. All right. Hold on. Let me actually make sure the audio is good. That was wild. Okay, so yeah, it seems like you should still be able to hear me over the game, right? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Turned on maybe just a tad, because I don't know how good the game sounds, but yeah. Turn down just a little bit. I'm not feeling like raising my voice today. Oh yeah, like that. Alright. Turn it down a bit. I don't feel like raising my voice today. Okay. Game. I played the very beginning of this. Yeah. I played the very beginning. 2%. Okay, yeah, I played the very beginning of this. Before. I couldn't figure out where to go next. So we're gonna do another save file. Okay. But no, the level of disrespect, it is wild, it really is. Diddy Kong was used to be like one of the stars. Like it wasn't like I mean it was Donkey Kong Country. So you know Donkey Kong's the name brand. And then Diddy Kong showed up. But Diddy Kong really was like the partner there for a bit. Because yeah, Donkey Kong Country, he was player 2, you could switch back and forth. Donkey Kong Country 2, Donkey Kong wasn't even playable, it was Diddy Kong. So, in the classic series, Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, Donkey Kong was playable once, Dixie Kong was playable once, Diddy was playable twice. And I want that to be known that he was playable more than Donkey Kong was in Donkey Kong Country. And he gets no respect anymore. Like the only time he ever shows up is if he's like in a mini game. Like oh, Donkey Kong needs to play tennis, well better invite Diddy Kong. And that's it. I'm mad. This just reminded me of that because after Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong should be the second in command. Donkey Kong's not there. Diddy's calling the shots, right? He got introduced fourth. I don't know if you can hear him. He does have dialogue. It's just like I'll get you next time, Donkey Kong. I'm mad and evil. What I mean is he's basically Dr. Claw, right? Yeah, right. He's even like stroking a lizard. Christ. Yeah, he's on his way to vaporize Kong Island. And his like fortress is like a giant boat. It's weird. Cause yeah, Donkey Kong Country was like not realistic, but it was. This is like cartoony. Ari, good morning. How are you doing today, friend? I appreciate you. This is getting really. Oh man, it's intense. All right. Well, I appreciate it, Fred. Hope you're doing well. Is that a coffee emote? Hold on. That is a manners emote. That is wonderful. Fantastic. Say.
I want you to do everything in your power to keep Donkey Kong distracted. Steal that horde of gold.
Oh, that sounds nice though. It's nice to be able to take a short break, have something to eat. I just woke up. I'm having some coffee and.
Oh, Your Excellency, we've already taken care of business.
hopefully we have a nice time with this. I'm not a contributing member of society like you are, so I'm gonna stream for a bit and then I'm going to plan some Dungeons and Dragons stuff I've got. I started a new group and our first session is on Saturday morning. And I've got a lot of planning to do. We'll see. I'm really hoping the group doesn't fall out. As a way of like, Dungeons and Dragons has a way of like, I mean, you know, adults with conflicting schedules, people just kind of disappear. That's fine. People just, you know, schedules change. They gotta. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'll be honest. I kind of, I kind of forgot to. I forgot to ask to invite you. Now that we're chatting in conversation, I don't know why I didn't invite you. I'm sorry. I mean, if you want to join it, yeah, welcome to that. But you know, no worries. If not, I really just asked. I only asked a few people. I only asked the people that I regularly already private message, and that's not very many people. I talk to you guys a lot on here. Get nervous in private message. I don't do that rarely, so I basically just scrolled through my list of private messages and saw like who I wanted to invite. Yeah, no worries. Um, Penguin's the same way. Penguin was also doing a lot of school stuff and trying to contribute to society. So what's going on here? That's a tree. Bees, you know what trees are. Alright. I just, once I started telling you I was starting a group, I immediately felt rude for not inviting you. Alright. Guys, we got oranges. Right. But it's exciting. I'm kind of conflicted because I really want to talk about the stuff I got planned, but like that's probably a bad idea, right? Like you don't want to give stuff away. But at the same time, if my players want to stick around and listen, they're just ruining it for themselves, right? So, I mean, I can give you a little hint, just a little bit of what I got planned for me. Yeah? And if any of my players happen to be listening, I'd cover your ears or mute the stream or something. I don't know. Just stop it. But I've got a hippopotamus boss for them in a mansion. I'm very excited about it. I'm thrilled. It's gonna be wonderful. Hippos are so much scarier than you think they are. They're very dangerous. I was looking up the in Dungeons and Dragons, the difficulty of monsters is indicated by the CR or the challenge rating. The hippopotamus has the same CR as a dire lion, like a big scary mutant lion, and a mega raptor, whatever the hell that is. It's scary. Call of the Cthulhu is a fun one. I've got a few. Yeah, they're very scary. I've got a few booklets for tabletop role playing games that are like Call of Cthulhu plus something else. So I've got this one that's Cthulhu Tech. It's set in the world of Call of Cthulhu, but it's in the future. So the players have like, I don't know if you're familiar with Akira, but it's like they've got like laser rifles and like there's mech suits, but there's like Cthulhu and old ones and stuff. It's really cool. Cthulhu is weirdly it's a setting that meshes really well with other themes. Gotta find them barrels. But there's Cthulhu Punk, which is cyberpunk mixed with Call of Cthulhu also. But there's It's a fun one. Call of Cthulhu is one that you're not expected to win, really. Like going in, the players know that their character's gonna die by the end of it. Like, if they're lucky, death is preferable, right? It's just you have fun. Like when players go into Call of Cthulhu, they kind of know that they're gonna die, and the fun is seeing how graphically their character can die. Like that's kind of why they're there. Yeah, they're I mean that's the fun of these tabletop games really. Because in no matter how well you program a game like in Skyrim or something, you still have a limited number of options for what you can do. No matter how many options the programmer gives you. D&D, it's like, what can you think of? Alright, go ahead and try it. Can't can't promise it'll work, but you can try. But you can do a lot of really cool stuff. I had in my previous group, I told you my prison escape story, the beginning of that anyway. It was
Beads.
wild. Beads! Defoe, good morning. How are you doing today, friend? Defoe, do you know this game? I'm not sure if you know this game. How do you... Okay. Okay. Ooh, he's swimming. Thank you. But no, just to finish off that story, I won't go into a huge detail, but they once the prison escape went south, they basically they had to pretend that they were prison cell inspectors, and I recognize that's a stupid idea, and like it probably shouldn't have worked, but they went for it. Like they went hard into this idea. Like their charisma stat was high. They were like they were really going for it. So like, I'd have to do all these. Ah, thank you. I probably should pay attention to the instructions. But they really went for it. The paladin really led the thing. And out of character, she was just really she's just a really charming person. And she was just, do you have any idea who I am? And these are the shoddiest cells I've ever, and just on and on. It was incredible. Like, to the point where I started feeling bad. Like I should have designed better cells. It's great. But they had a lot of fun with it. The shifter can turn into a couple animals. She has to decide what they are like when she reaches certain levels. But she could turn into an elephant or a hawk at that point. And I was thinking yeah, she's gonna try turning into an elephant and just barreling out of this place. No, she turned into a hawk. Landed by one of the orc guards. Started talking to him in English. It was like they saw the face of God. He just dropped his weapon and ran away. Like, yeah, what do you do? Man's terrified. It's wild. That's what I mean. Like you can get creative with what you do. You could argue that it probably shouldn't have worked as well as it did for him, but I mean, you have to make the best out of a bad situation. I can't think of a single thing they could have done in that situation that would have made sense and worked. So they kind of had to do something stupid. And stupid though it may have been, it was really creative. They tried really hard. They really threw themselves into it. It was like a full attempt. Like they knew it was stupid. They gave it their all. And they rolled well. And it was clever. So yeah, it worked out for them. And everyone had a fun time, which is really the most important thing, right? But no, D&D's a lot of fun. It's just a lot of work for me. Stressful. New PC I got for Christmas is back. Oh, I hope so. Stinks when you have a backflip computer that doesn't do what you want it to. I really should pay attention to what the buttons are. So, right. Yes. Yes. We're getting there. Determined to beat this game this time. Same as Diddy Kong Racing. I'm sure that's important. Oh, that's where the giant one is. Yeah. No, I was talking about the disrespect that Diddy Kong gets, and just to finish off that, like I'm not gonna reiterate, but like, and then after all that time, he gets his own game, Diddy Kong Racing. It's just terrible. It's just a terrible racing game. The disrespect. I'm mad about it. Find a similar numbered pad. Okay. So if we find a number, we should step on the number. It's down there. Or oranges. I will say the music's prettier in the hub area than I remember. Peaceful and relaxing and all that. We got bees, okay. So that one you need Tiny to get into, I believe. Maybe. I don't know. It would make sense though. Why can you not? Really? I don't know if that's intended. He gets a little more height if you do that. But like if it works, right? Alright. So that's likely a B. So my thinking, we need to go talk to that giant Kremling in that cave. You beat a boss drops a key, you give him the key, he does his happy dance, and I think it unlocks another level, as far as I know. So, I was kind of just excited to see what was up here. Do the oranges break those? I don't think they would, right? Like that'd be weird if they did, right? Right. So that seems a little too easy. As well as this one, yeah. Okay. So this up here is probably like we have to beat something else first. That's fine. I'm just getting a concussion, a feel for the area. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, let's finish doing the lap around this way. There's a switch up there with a pineapple, so I know each of the characters have their own weapon, and they shoot their own produce. I think Donkey Kong has coconuts, so we're gonna need to find someone that shoots pineapples, it seems. Alright, yeah, let me know if you do. Or if you want me to do the legwork, I'm planning on doing similar, so I'll let you know if I find one online or something. Although, you know, I trust you're capable. I don't know. I want to offer. All right. K. Lumsey. K. Lumsey's sweet. He's a good guy. Look at him. He don't want to hurt anybody. He's just doing his best, living his life, just trying to be a good dude. I love that. Like they're trying to make him sound kind of dumb, like he like not super stupid, but like his sentences are completely like full sentences all the time. And yeah, he says perhaps. So I don't know. When last night that was all right. Usually they are. It's just a matter of like the how much you trust the people you're buying it from, really. But most of them are about the same. They really are just like a Nintendo 64 controller with a USB. They're by and large the same device. Just how much you trust the people to give your card information to. But no, I had an NES controller that was like that. And I might do that. I might go for. Still don't like water. We're gonna look at the island. It's gonna be fine. All right. Oh, okay. Appreciate you, Defoe. I'll be here. So, like, I had an NES controller like that once. Um, like we were talking about this last night. It's like a classic controller, like the original controller for the system, but it ends in a USB, so you can plug it into your computer. So if you're emulating games, you can play it on actual controllers. So like if you're playing this one, for example, you could get a Nintendo 64 controller to plug into your computer. And if you're playing a 64 game, you could play it on a 64 controller. And it's like the nerdiest thing, but it's just like, if that's the thing you're into, then yeah, it's the kind of thing you enjoy. That's what Defoe and I were talking about. He was looking at one of those. And I used to have an NES one. But I'm thinking I might get one. Really? Oh my god! We might get one for Nintendo 64, but also NES and SNES. I'm thinking. I'm trying to. Yeah, this game here just marks the beginning of when this series turned really cartoony, in my mind. Because there was some stuff before. Donkey Kong Country 3 was like, did a lot of really stupid stuff. But not like this. Like, this is just over the top, like, ridiculous. I don't know. Jungle James. How dare you? Okay, you go in there. I mean, he tells you how many you'll need. That's great. But the bosses you need. So you need enough bananas to open up the levels themselves. To get to the bosses, you need, or you need enough gold bananas to open the levels themselves. You need regular bananas to get to the boss. Depending on the character, your collectibles are different color. So like Donkey Kong has yellow bananas, Diddy has red bananas, and they all have different collectibles. This game is known for having a ridiculous amount of collectibles. Like every character has literally thousands of things to collect. It's wild. So you think I would love this game? Like, collectathons are my jam. It's my favorite. I don't know. I might be into it. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't got far enough to enjoy myself. Diddy has the peanut gun, so that's what that's for. See, I know Donkey Kong has coconut. Diddy has peanut. I just, aside from that. Speaking of, Diddy's up there somewhere. There he is. Yeah. When Donkey Kong got captured, Diddy had to go on this multi-hour long adventure scaling the entire island, save his friend's life. Diddy gets captured, Donkey Kong has to climb a hill. There you go, buddy, we're even. Disrespect. That balloon you have to shoot. I do not have a gun yet. Strongly considering having Diddy be my next tattoo. Don't know. Got a lot of love for that monkey. It's the best way to do it. Lovely. Thank you. I played really well. That's the only way I know how to do that, because if you asked me to actually run around and fight them normally, I would die. Funky, what happened to you? Funky used to be all about me surfing and being a good dude. Now you're selling guns to people. What's wrong with you, Funky? Funky, when did you stop being funky? Guys, I got bad news. Funky joined the NRA. That's the only way I know how to beat that challenge. I've tried to do it otherwise. I always launch myself, like I tried to do one of these and I launched myself off the edge every single time. So what did he just say? Oh my god, pay attention, please. Sorry. Can you not tell me? Oh, okay, well. Oh, it's C left. And then if you push forward, okay, then if you push look. And then it's Z, B, B, okay. I can try. Really what you need to do is, you'll have RetroArch open. You go up to the command, and there's an option for menu. You hit menu and it's going to bring up a whole bunch of options. Most of them you don't need, they'll screw up your game. But if you scroll down, scroll, controls. You go to one of your ports, think just by default just do one. It's easier. And then you have got options. At that point, it's just like binding your keys. So like you find the button that you want. There you go. So this is your Nintendo 64 controller. So like if you want whatever you want the A button to be, there you go. And it'll actually show you on your physical controller which button that'll be. So just open up the menu, go down to control port 1, set it up. Just make sure there aren't multiple buttons on the same one, or that might screw you up. But like this part here could take a little bit of finagling depending on how you want to do it. It's not that bad. It's just like the problem with RetroArch is like if you don't do that. Hold on. It's just there's so many options. Like it's very overwhelming. But yeah, you just scroll down to controls and straightforward that way. And do whatever you're gonna do. It's not that bad though. And it'll probably be a lot more straightforward for you because you're mapping a Nintendo 64 buttons onto a Nintendo 64. Be very straightforward. Up. B. A. Up. Down. Down. Left. Right. How do I get rid of the gun? I don't want the... Stop. Am I just stuck with the gun now? Oh, you have to hold Z to get the gun out, so you have to hold Z to put it away. Oh, that's gonna take some getting used to. Alright. I'm not holding it against the game. If I'm having a hard time remembering what the buttons are, that's more of a me problem.
Beads!
Beads? Thank you, I agree. It means a lot. Okay. We're getting there. It's just remembering buttons. Okay. Why? Really? Did that not work? What? Oh, you need to hit the switches in the level to... Oh, those aren't buttons. They show you which buttons you've hit. Right. Former champ. Bless. Thank you. I appreciate you, Big. How are you doing today? I haven't got that working yet. I apologize. I'm trying really hard. Oh, hold on. I did get the new placard. I just didn't put it on screen. Hold on. Did I? I think it's still got a green border, but, we're just gonna... Chat, what are you doing? That's what I'm saying. Chat, why are you above the frame? There we go. So, I think it still has a green border, as in I forgot to make it into a transparency. I apologize, I've been distracted with a lot of D&D stuff this week. Yeah, it's still got a green border. It's fine. Defoe, you're gonna be there we go. There you are. I'm sorry. I mean, it's fine. It's just go to a green level. It'll be all right. There you are. I'm sorry. I'll fix that for you, but like I said, I just spent a lot of D&D today. This week. So I'm aware of the current drama in the D&D community. I'm barely aware because I play Pathfinder, and legally Pathfinder is in D&D. So like probably I should know about it because basically what happened was D&D got really uptight about their copyrights, and they're cracking down on a lot of copywritten stuff because a lot more things in fantasy are properties of D&D than you probably realize. And up until now, that's like fair use. Like they've been pretty chill about people using their stuff, with a couple exceptions, like Beholders. But they're usually pretty chill about it. Now they're like cracking down, and everyone's upset about it because there's D&D stuff everywhere. And Pathfinder isn't technically D&D. It's an independent like modification. Like they took D&D 3.5 and they modified it and reworked it to make their own thing. So like they might be cracking down on Pathfinder probably, but joke's on them. I already have the book. They can't stop me. Oh man, they can do what they want. I've already got the book. That's basically what's happening. Yeah, that's the thing though. It's like when people make a product, they put effort and time into it. But then you got like it is an issue though, because like I've illegally downloaded games. I believe there should be a balance there. But it's like, what is that balance? It's like when you come up with a law, there aren't gray areas in law. It's like, what do you do in that case? Right? Because like I play it by ear. If it's a small independent game company, I'll buy the game. If it's Nintendo, or if it's like hard to get otherwise, like this one, I would have to buy a Nintendo 64, buy a cartridge of this game, get the controllers, plug them all in, figure out how to stream it. Like no, you just download the thing, right? So it's like this is an extreme example, but there's a gray area there, and like I said, with law, there's no gray area. So there's like I'm not a fan of capitalism, but like you can't just be taking stuff that people create like their intellectual properties. Guys, have you noticed how thick Donkey Kong is? Oh man, ooh, he bad. Guys, Donkey Kong invented twerking. I didn't even realize. Christ. Oh, let me fast forward the game. There he goes. Oh, he doing it. I'm going to hell. Yeah, it's just but that example I gave is just like an extreme. So like modern Nintendo games, ones that you can still buy. Like that's another thing, because I would be more inclined to pirate those because like legally speaking, I have to tell you I'm joking, but Nintendo makes so much money. It's like it's tough out there. Yeah, if you want to illegally download a Nintendo game, I can't tell you to for legal reasons, but I wouldn't judge you for it. Banana flavor? That can't be a thing. I refuse to believe that's a thing. Really? I've never even heard of that. Is it good? I'm assuming it's good, otherwise you would stop. Oh, it's tough out there. But but the thing I'm saying is just it's hard to. It's like a gray area. I'd be more inclined if it was like just like a regular product, like if like Pringles makes potato chips. I'd be down for someone making a Prongles. If someone decided to make Prongles and just started making like plagiarized Pringles, yeah, I'd be down for it. But like once it becomes like an art form, once someone's creating their art baby and releasing it into the world, it feels a little more unfortunate to do, right? Maybe that's just me. I don't know. So this is where I was stuck last time. Or no, we got Diddy last time. Hold on, we gotta find whatever the hell. Hold on. There are 3 switches. We gotta find 2 more switches, right? Really? I had Pringles just recently, and I haven't had them in years, just because my niece is a monster, but also she loves sour cream and onion Pringles. And I realized I also love sour cream and onion Pringles. So now I'm eating a lot of sour cream and onion Pringles. Alright. Where's the second one? The problem with this is the draw distance. Like, I know for a fact there's something over there. Like that hole in the ground? No, there's not. There's a boulder on there. You just can't see it because it's not loaded in. The draw distance. So don't know what's on that ledge. There's a boulder there. If you're looking around the level trying to find the 3rd switch, stuff isn't loaded in. So like that's my problem here. That's one of the things about this game that irritates me so much. You got these big levels, but it's like you can't see things outside of your immediate area. So like, what's the point? Like, great, you have more draw distance, you can see more level. Can you really though? Look at that tree. That tree is right there. It is barely hanging on to this existence. Alright, fine. You said you liked those Takis. Like, Takis are polarizing. They really are. Some people love Takis, some people hate Takis. What it is for me is they, how much I love a Taki depends on how much lime they put on it. I'm okay with a little bit of lime. Some of those Takis go hard into the lime though, right? They really do. Like, they got a little bit of heat, but like most things, it depends on what you're used to. So I would say not at all, but some people probably, I suppose. But like to be fair, it's hard to find any like bulk made packaged chip product that's actually really spicy, right? Because like when you make when a company makes like bags of chips like that, they have to appeal to a wide audience. So if they make them ridiculously hot, they're not going to sell very well. So like by design, they can't make them very hot. Just, a little. But I mean, they got like about as much heat as you can expect to find on a product like that. I'm not trying to bash them or anything. I think they're all right. It's just some of them are really heavy in the lime. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Some like you probably wouldn't be down for that then. They do all have like a little bit of heat on them. You know which ones I tried just recently that were actually pretty decent? Lay's. You know how Lay's has that do us a flavor thing, like where they do different flavors, and then they do that international thing where they did like other countries. Well, somebody in Lay's had the idea to do like Doritos flavored or Funyuns flavored. I didn't make either of those up, those are a thing. And it's amazing. So like Cool Ranch Doritos flavored Lay's. And I know what you're thinking, you're like, I want to try that because I need to know what that is like. And you're correct, they're amazing. They're actually really good. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like vaguely sour cream and onion, but it tastes like you're just eating regular Lay's chips with like really good dip. But it's just like, it's a dry chip, but it tastes like it's got dip on it. I don't know what to tell you. They're amazing. Haven't tried the Funyuns one yet, so if anyone has, let me know. But if you're gonna go out into the world today to find a chip to enjoy, allow me to make a recommendation. So let's go down here. We gotta find that third switch. MSG is such a blessing, it really is. People talk about MSG like it's this like cancer causing like just abomination. It's a natural chemical that we just happen to extract. It's like you ever put salt on something, there you go. Yeah. And it's really good. If you ever do anything that's meat heavy, MSG on a Philly cheese is oof, just a good situation. Huh. I keep seeing those in the store. I just have a bad experience with those more instant mac and cheeses. I've never had like one of those cups where you just like you microwave it. The only good mac and cheeses I've ever had were the ones from a box where you have to get a pot out and everything, which kind of unfortunate. Not as convenient, but I don't know. Can't have it any other way. It's just I don't think people understand what MSG is, and I didn't. To be fair, like you think it's like this artificially created thing, but no, it's like just a chemical that exists. It's responsible for savory stuff. It's great. But they also make those Cheeto mac and cheeses. They make those in box form. It's just like any American, I've got really strong opinions about mac and cheese. So I already have my preference. I'm not like I will try if you put a weird chip flavor in front of me, I will attack the bag, because that's who I am as a person. But mac and cheese, no, I'm drawing a line in the sand. I've got my preferences. I will stand up for my mac and cheese decisions. Got a weird sense of pride for mac and cheese. That's one of my comfort food go-tos. Either McDonald's, or I'll make like a cauldron-sized pot of mac and cheese. Those are probably my two go-tos. Christmas mac and cheese. Would you mind telling me what makes it Christmas? I'm curious. So, what do we do? There were some peanut switches over here, right? Hold on, let's go over here. Blessed. You win. That's wonderful. Thank you. Oh, he doesn't have his gun. Well, red bananas. Let's collect some bananas. We can go get his gun. White cheddar mac and cheese. Alright. I can respect that. I remember being like younger and thinking that the spiral noodles were like fancier for some reason. Well, they just seemed like the fancy macaroni cheese. It is funny how like different shaped pasta makes the mac and cheese taste differently. And you know it does. Don't try to argue with me. The pasta shape changes the taste of the mac and cheese, and it's weird. I feel like we should be spending more of our nation's budget on trying to figure out why. We need to be giving scientists some kind of funding to figure out what's going on there. mac and cheese signs. But no, yeah, that white. Well, I'm of the opinion that any like chip or anything, white cheddar is so much better than just regular cheddar on any chip product. If you get those cheese puffs, the white cheddar ones are so much better. Like not even close. Okay, so we gotta acquire a gun. It's America. It shouldn't take very long. Man, well, it can't be that long. It's not like there's a background check or anything. Okay. Is there an air meter? It does not seem to be. That can't be right. Diddy, you okay? um. It. Okay. Weird. I was just expecting him to start drowning, but here we are. Oh, alright. I like it. Yeah, cool. I've always been of the opinion that having air meters in video games is just a stupid idea. Like, you want to add realism to your game? Really? I'm a monkey in a baseball hat, fighting a crocodile man. using a handgun made out of a log and peanuts. Like, there's a lot more ridiculous things going on here. You're adding realism to the swimming mechanics, and I don't appreciate it. But yeah, it's like, because that was the thing in 2D platformers, you don't have an air meter. If you drop Mario in some water, he'll be in the water as long as you want him to be. You can go make a sandwich, go to work, come back, he'll be fine. Once Mario enters the third dimension, suddenly he can't breathe underwater anymore, and I'm mad about it. Donkey Kong was the same way. It's just always frustrated me how once games became 3D, suddenly you couldn't breathe underwater anymore. Oh, he does. Up at the top here, there's that peanut bit that we needed that for. That specifically. And we do need to cash in those bananas, so we need to get Donkey Kong back out to deliver those bananas, but hold on. Do this first. That's the thing, with different characters you have to remember to climb, explore the same areas you've already explored, because like they pick up different collectibles. Which is kind of frustrating, but you know. Hey, hydrate. Thank you, Big. Very important. Give me a moment. Pick up some bananas. Yoink. Alright. Gotta hydrate. I appreciate you, friends. Making sure our insides are properly saturated. Oh, it's still taking me a little bit to get used to those guns. Because you have to hold down Z and push C left to get the gun out. And once the gun's out, you push C. Really? You push C forward to look with the gun. So if you're looking with the gun, you have to push C forward and then C left to put the gun away. I'm doing this first. I'm mad. Big. How dare you? Thought we were brothers. I trusted you even. Alright, fine. Just let me get the banana. I don't even have proper pants on right now, Big. You're killing me. What's in here? Alright. Alright, fine. We'll see if I remember to toggle it off this time. Probably not. Where'd my workout bee go? Workout bee, where are you? Where, really? Hold on. I had to have passed it, hold on. Workout bee. Well, darn it, looks like we... Oh, there we are. I mean, if I didn't, I could just refund the thing. You guys act like it's a legally binding contract. Like, oh, I forgot to toggle it off. Now all of a sudden I'm legally obligated to do 5,000 squats. Like, no, it don't work like that. I can just refund you guys. Like, I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. All right, let's do some squats. Hold on. Ah, there we go. All right. I'm not even wearing proper pants. It's messed up. Well, that's why there's the refund option. That's why I'm not doing shots of hot sauce anymore. Last time I did, I woke up in a cold sweat, in more pain than I've been in years. I'm too old to be drinking hot sauce like I used to, so that's in the past. Ugh. One, two.
And this is to go even further be.
5, 6, 7, 8. Very powerful. 9. I'm very out of shape. 10. Oh. Gotcha. Well, that's the last time I'm gonna ever have to be doing squats for the rest of my life. Fantastic. Oh, very out of shape. Thank you. All right. Oh, we back at it, team. Let's do this thing now. Yeah, I can't be doing hot sauce anymore like I used to. It was wild how much pain I was in that night. It was crazy. So yeah, I gotta find Cranky for this. Can I get that switch from here? Okay. I'm trying to figure out the buttons. Could you... I hate this camera so much. Lovely. Died. I'm sorry, Amber. Hope you feel better. That's awful. The man said something about a banana. Hold on. I know we can't get through here without Cranky Kong's thing, but hold on. Yeah, I know you said you've been feeling very not well lately with everything going on. I'm sorry, friend. Yeah. Yeah. Really? The, what is going on? That just, like, I can do the backflip, but it shouldn't be necessary. Like, you wouldn't think you'd have to. I'm mad. Alright. Well, we're making it so far, right? That front flip is so much better than I thought it would be. Okay. Hello? His regular jump just sucks so much. Just fine. How are we looking at? Bananas? What? Well, that's just rude. Alright. Getting there. I do not. Oh, I forgot to update that. It doesn't let me update both the title and the game at the same time, so I have to do one, close it, and then open it back up and do the other. So I frequently forget. Thank you, Amber. Let's see if it lets me. Sometimes it just doesn't let me do a category period. It seems like this might be one of those times. Hold on. Because you can't just type in the game, you have to search for it. So you have to type in the game, find it in the list, and then click on it. Sometimes my computer just won't load the list, so I can't have a category. It's rough. Yeah, that's what Shiny does, and I just have a problem with that because, like, you can put actually, that's a good point. Let me use my retro tag. You can put retro as a tag. So, like, some people want to watch retro games, and that's fine. You can put it as a tag. And if people want to watch, like, a specific game, they can't then search for you because you're just under retro. Is the problem. So you can have both retro tag and the name of the game you're playing. There we go. I had forgotten until right now, so thank you for reminding me of that also. It's just not going to let me do Donkey Kong, is it? I'm mad about that. God, I really wish it would. What command? Hold on. I'm very confused. Let me try refreshing the thing one more time. Okay, it's not letting me load a category, so that's unfortunate. Let me just add to the stream title. We'll be on our way. There we go. I don't know what any of that means, so I'm just going to continue. I've never had that command set up though, so I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Oh, this is wonderful. Yeah, okay. I've never had that command, Defoe. Not even once. Even if I did, my commands aren't really working anymore. Which is weird because I had them working before stream started. I mean, yesterday I had them working before stream started. Stop! Jesus. You guys are rude as hell. I don't have that command set up regardless. I'm trying to use a command I don't have. I mean, you say that, Defoe, but it's not working, is it? No, we're about to die. No. I mean, guys, quit it. Yeah. Okay. Plan B. Nailed it. Really? Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's get out of here. We gotta go see Cranky anyway. So, you know. The story of my life happens all the time. Every day, nearly. So. Oh, I hate this game. The camera fights me. So, like, the camera fights you. It, like, rubber bands back to where you just had it. You would turn the camera, and it's like, it considers it, and then it goes back. I do not. I guess it's really neither here nor there whether or not I already answered you, but I don't. I set my own tasks, and you know I prefer it that way. I'll let the game developer tell me what to achieve. Nah, do it myself. Why would it help you 100% a game, silly goose? It wouldn't do anything for you. It would just tell you whether or not you've succeeded in doing it. I used to be the same way, Amber. I really did. I had a different emulator for every single system, and I just preferred it that way for the longest time. And I still use a different emulator for Super Nintendo and Game Boy Advance. And Game Boy, actually. Hold on. Yeah. So, yeah, I still have a few others. I'm resistant to change. So it's taken me a little bit to adjust. But why wouldn't you know about the... if you're 100% completing the game, you should know what everything... what you're needing to get. It's like running a race without knowing where the finish line is. Like you should. I don't know. I will say I compare RetroArch to like a rocket ship. There's so many options. Like it is. There's so many options. So like. It works so well and it does so many really cool things. I only use like 1% of all the things RetroArch does. Like, I don't need all these features. I just like to conglomerate all my emulators into one, really. So it'll get you to the grocery stores faster than any car, but you gotta learn what all the buttons do first. And the menu is really complicated. So if I just want to do something as simple as binding my buttons, it's more of a chore than a regular emulator would be. Yeah, it's a much more advanced program and it does a lot of really cool stuff, but you have to like get used to it. I don't think I'm used to it yet. It's just more convenient having all of your things in one spot, really, more than anything else. When you're streaming, especially, you have to adjust the audio for different emulators constantly. It's just so much easier if you have it all in one, without having to constantly like remap buttons and adjust audio. Stream Deck to use for emulators. In what way? I'm just not sure how Stream Deck would what a Stream Deck would have to do with an emulator. I mean, if you're trying to emulate PS2 games, Defoe, I've got nothing to help you. I could not tell you. I've never tried to emulate a PS2 game in my life. I've never even attempted to emulate anything newer than a PS1 because, like, you can't. I mean, I'm sure you could emulate more modern game systems if your computer is like, if you got your PC from NASA or something. But there's a window of time between the emulator and stuff you can emulate. Like, you're not going to be able to emulate like current stuff. Yeah, like I don't. I'm sure there's some people out there that could emulate a PS2, but I don't know. I wouldn't be prepared to try to figure it out because I don't think I'd be able to handle that. Stream Deck. Not Stream Deck. Wait, what? Oh, well, alright, Defoe. Alright. Bill Gates, apologize. Mr. Hal 9000, alright. Steam Deck, I don't know what that is. Alright. Sounds fancy. Oh, relatable. Oh. Alright. Nintendo Steam. Right. Cool. Alright, yeah, I mean, I'll take your word for it. God darn. You really do have to be Donkey Kong. I was hoping we could just sneak in. I'm like, with how fast I am and how slow that door opened, I could probably just sneak in as Diddy, right? Nope. I have a hard time fighting this boss because I have a hard time playing this game. Like, the controls are so much. Like, the characters in this game are so much clumsier than Banjo, and Banjo's already, like, doesn't handle very well. Like you know Banjo? He's not known for being nimble, but in this game it just seems like that rolling attack he does, I can't seem to. I don't know, I just have a hard time dodging this rolling attack. Which is weird, because usually, like, a rolling attack and things, you don't... Like, I can only go so fast. Oh, I got it. I did it. Guys, I'm learning. Oh. Well, that is rude. You'd think he would just stay in his shell, like that'd be so much better for him. Buddy, you're doing this wrong. Why don't you fight me in an area that doesn't have an infinitely respawning dynamite barrel? Why don't you do that? Because I gotta say, that'd probably work better for you. Ouch. Alright, good talk. Hold on. It's funny you call Donkey Kong 64 Banjo Light, because I've always referred to this as like a less refined version of Banjo-Kazooie, rather. This is just unfinished Banjo-Kazooie, like the beta version of Banjo-Kazooie. But, yeah. Never played Banjo-Kazooie. As far as I know, there's only 2 of them, so it's not like you're missing out on a whole bunch, but... And beyond that, I'll say the original is really good. I'm not a fan of Banjo-Tooie, so... If you're gonna play any of them, play Banjo-Kazooie and then none of the other ones. Amber, I don't think we've ever disagreed this hard. Oh my god. Nuts and Bolts is a train wreck. It's one of the worst... Not even just video games, one of the worst things I can think of. Perfect. Thank you, Pig. Appreciate it. Bye, Ari. Be safe. Good luck. And take care of yourself. See you around. All that. Alright, we're complimenting Amber. Amber is one of the genuinely one of the funniest people I know. And not just like it's easy just to recite jokes at people. That doesn't make it funny. Amber's got a wonderful sense of timing and delivery, and you need a certain level of empathy to tell good jokes. But Amber has just got all of that on lock, just creatively hilarious. Believe me when I say, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, probably about the same level as Nuts and Bolts, and I mean that. I think you either are calling a different game Nuts and Bolts with accidentally, or you hit your head and you just erased all of your memories of the game, because it is one of the worst video games. Which is, don't get me wrong, that's very impressive. There's a lot of them. Okay, yeah, you're telling me, yeah, okay, right. No, yeah, it's just, I don't know what to tell you. It's a very bad game. Gotta see Cranky. What are we doing here? Hold on. Go back to that level. Okay, so I got a key. Oh, we can talk to Giant Man, can't we? Hold on. Yeah. Feel better running around as Diddy. God, I gotta go over the list of, man, yeah. I would play Nuts and Bolts for herding. I just can't emulate it, so that really doesn't put me anywhere. Yeah. I know some people like Banjo-Tooie. I think it likely is a nostalgia thing, to be honest. But it's not a terrible game. I don't like it. I could see how you could like it, I guess, right, kind of thing. It's not for me, but I'm not prepared to call it a bad game. Yeah, it's just I don't enjoy it. But Banjo Kazooie the original is a fun game. Like, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. I'm sure people gush about it all the time. Yeah, it's similar enough. That's what I mean. Like, I could see you enjoying it. They do. I saw the Summoning Salt video for this. If you're not familiar with Summoning Salt, he breaks down the history of like speedrun records for different games, like the race and the new discoveries, and they're really good videos. If you're not familiar, but he did one for this one, and it was really interesting. Yeah, Summoning Salt's really cool. Some of my favorites. I like the Human Limit video he did for the original Super Mario Brothers, the level by level, where he compares the perfect time, like the task perfect time, the fastest possible, with what humans have been able to achieve. So like our race to complete each level as fast as a task can, and that's a really good video. Like that might be my favorite video of his. But he also has a really good one for Donkey Kong, not Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, the Ultra Shortcuts. I love that one too. Just to learn how like the game mechanics, the inner workings of the game is really fun. The Punch Out ones were fun too. Yeah, I mean he has a lot of really good stuff. I'm a big Summoning Salt fan. But yeah, he did do a Donkey Kong 64 one that was really interesting. Like the massive breaks and shortcuts that people find, it's always really interesting. And Donkey Kong 64 is like some of the skips that people found in that game are just like entirely broken. What are we doing? Hold on. Wait, there was a... Oh, that one level, right? Yeah. That one door opened, didn't it? I knew what you meant, yeah. There's only so many games that are called Punch. I'm pretty sure there's a shortcut up there, hold on. Yes. But he does quite a few good videos. Oh, the Super Mario Brothers one that's on the Wii. I can't remember exactly which one that was because there's just so many Mario games now. But that one was another one of my favorites of his. That one was like, I was on the edge of my seat watching that one. Like it got intense watching some of those. Luxby, good morning. How are you doing today, friend? Luxby, I appreciate you. Man, I love soup. Big fan of soup. You need to find some bananas. Alright, hold on. We'd be finding some bananas. Guys, I'm excited. I've been working on D&D stuff. Very excited. There's some really... Yeah. Probably should have read that. There's some really messed up stuff I got going on. So red is Diddy's color. I should be able to... Wait, hold on. Did she tell me to... No, hold on. Yeah, she died between the... Tifo, you didn't know that? You're the one who loves this game. She died between 3 and 64. Which is funny because she spent all of Donkey Kong Country 3 working out. Where? Bless. That's what I mean though. You spend your whole life working out. Then you die and you wish you spent more time doing anything else. There's a banana there. Hold on. What's going on over here? A rope came out of the. Hold on. Well. Luxby, how are you doing today? Appreciate you, friend. I'm very excited. Oh, that almost worked. Hold up. Is that the intent? Oh, that can't be right. Wait, hold on. No, that doesn't work either. Oh! Much info about Skirp games. You know, you're also a big fan of the Binding of Isaac. God, which one was it? The track that I think sounds like circus music. I know that you're really a really big fan of. The Food Channel music. Is that just a thing that apparently apparently multiple people have just told me that the Food Channel music is they love, and I'm very confused. Oh yeah, absolutely save up for that. No one's purchased that yet. I thought at least one person would, but I don't know. I'm worried about animals. So it sounds like circus music to me, and I don't know. We need more bananas, so I can't get on that level without more bananas. So we just gotta, let's go get some bananas. I don't know. Wait, hold on, this way. I'll be honest, as obscure as that is, the fact that two of you in chat right now at the same time just both happen to know what that is. That's wild. Fantastic, 10 out of 10. Let's listen to what this person says once. Okay, hold on. Sure, thank you. Oh, that's amazing. The fact that they put that much work into it. I'm kind of happy. Thank you. Guys, I'm excited about Saturday. I've been planning DM stuff. I'm very, very stressed. All the time, always. But, hopefully that goes well. So we got up there as Diddy, right? Yeah. So, I'm no scientist or anything, but when you have a switch above a locked door in a video game, and you shoot that switch, shouldn't the door open? The fact that it didn't is giving me trust issues. That one opened. Look at that door. I'm upset about it. Well, all right. This is where we were last time too. I've got no idea what to do next. I don't have enough bananas to open the next level. God, we're kind of out of stuff to do here. This is exactly where I stopped playing last time. Oh my god. It's the beginning of the game. Hold on. There was that thing in the top. There was Diddy's minecart area, right? We died there, but that is still a thing, right? Let's go there. There was stuff there that we hadn't gotten yet, right? Probably. One would hope. Big, I'm proud of you. I am, all the time. Totaka. Sounds familiar. Way. Oh, it's not Takeshi Totaka, is it? Maybe. Because yeah, I mean, names. I'm always bad with names. I've always been bad with names. Bananas. Which tree is that? Is that the God, the camera in this game sucks. See, you know, I told you bad with names. Thought he was someone else. To be fair, we've been over this. I'm not a names kind of person. You're the behind the scenes person. You know about developers and names of people. I'm like Donkey Kong, throw a barrel, good, and that's who I am. I play video games. I don't know anything about the behind the scenes business. Alright. Well, I'm glad we got that. That was good, I guess. Isn't KK Slider that Animal Crossing dude? Or am I thinking of something else? Yoshi's lip syncing. Yeah. Hey, oh my god, I got one right. Fantastic. I do not play Animal Crossing, no. I've said it's not my kind of game, like Harvest Moon, and then I started playing like Stardew, and that really threw me off because until Stardew I didn't like any games like that. Can't break through there, okay. I really, like when I play a game I need a concrete objective. Animal Crossing is just too up in the air. I'm a big fan of Stardew. And then I got into Terraria, and now I suppose, like, I like some of those games now. It's just I'm very particular about them. I mean, they seem very chill, so they seem relaxing. It's just I'm not. Hello. I like to have a more concrete objective as well. So I expect there's another switch I need. Would seem like it, wouldn't it? Eh. Oh, here, hold on. That's the thing, though. That's what they used to say about The Sims, where you would play only that for a couple weeks, and that would be like your life, and then you would put it down for a couple months, or however long, really. I suppose you just play it obsessively and then burn out for a while. Is what I mean. Well, I can't peek into your head and tell you what you remember. So this might be as good as you remember. But from personal experience, this isn't great. So that might be true. I'm not having a great time. Why are those there? Bananas. Okay. Certainly doesn't help that, like, I mean, like the controls are a big part of why I'm not enjoying this, along with, like, I've got no idea where to go. So, like, between those two things, it's kind of, I'm doing my best. I don't remember this at all. Sir, you're not allowed to just... Oh, what is happening here? I should have paid attention to the instructions. Probably should have paid attention to the instructions. That's fine. God, I love both of the Donkey Kong Country games. It's fine. We got 4 money. How many coins we need? Probably not that many. I've been jumping over it, I guess. Oh, you can hit the switch. Hold on. Next time will he give me the instructions again? God, I hope so. Yeah. Nailed it. Thing is, you just have to pick up more money than you lose. Stop! Sir! Cheating. Got no idea what we're supposed to be doing here. I was prepared to agree with you, Amber, but as good as 1 and 2? No. Good soundtrack. It is a nice soundtrack. It's not as good as 1 and 2, my god. That's a ridiculous statement. Donkey Kong Country 2, in my opinion, might be one of the best video game soundtracks, so like, I don't know. It sounds nice, but God, it's not that good. But I mean, I'm willing to compliment it. Like, it's a nice soundtrack. How long do you have to do this? I don't know what the buttons are.
What is going on?
God, I don't know. I'm doing my best. We're grabbing coins and getting blown up. Oh. Well, that wasn't a good idea. Stop. Alright, team, we're almost there. 50? Do you have the banana? Are you offering me the banana for 50? Because we're supposed to be a team here. You're my friend. What is wrong with you? You expecting me to give you... pay you for... Parrot Man? Really? I mean, capitalism be like that. Alright. Okay, hold on. So, he didn't give me anything I didn't already know. He just told me to watch out for this stuff. Oh my god. I was expecting there was like another action I could perform that I just didn't know about. But no, he really is just like, watch out. Be careful. How do you not get hit by that? Could you tell me that? Watch out for the explosions. Really? How? I'm on a minecart. He's right behind me. Yeah, like, isn't... Like we're... Like, Parrot Man is in this situation with me also, right? Like, if the bad guys win, he also loses, yeah? So, what the hell? Did that do it? Like, maybe this is self-explanatory to the game developers, because they developed the minigame. So maybe they know what you need to do, but I don't, and I would appreciate a couple more instructions. Okay. You hold back for those guys. I'm expecting if you speed up when the bomb is behind you. The thing is, you get all of like a half of a second to respond to them, and yeah, like that wasn't it. And I'm mad about that. We're improving. I like the first try. Guys, look, God, how is he just gonna be behind me indefinitely? Then is that what's going on? All right, hey, just speed up. No, I, I, the. I did it, and an instant later, I realized my mistake. Right. We continue. Alright. Yeah. We did it on our second try. What's good? Really? Guys, God, we're good. Man. God bless. Alright. Thank you. Oh. Fantastic. I still don't got enough, but we still need one more banana. Where the hell? So, yeah, like, this whole time I thought the bird was our friend. Turns out he was just being paid. That's messed up. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to see you guys to see me like that, but I had to activate gamer mode. Apologize. I mean, once you introduce currency to the situation, yeah. Well, Defoe, you also wouldn't let me buy you a Christmas present, so that's why. So we need, like, I shouldn't be stuck this early in the game. Hold on, I need one more banana. What's up there? What is up there? Hold on. What's that over there? Nope, what I'm willing to do is next Christmas, if you let me buy you something, I'll consider it. So you missed your Christmas window. I don't know what to tell you. We gotta wait for next Christmas. Try again. Oh, that was just the... Okay, wait, hold on. So, if I went back in there, would there be a... Is there anything else in there I missed? I don't... I don't know. Hold on. So I don't know how to destroy that rock. There's like 6 different gates I don't know how to open. I opened up one gate, can't get up the hill. There's a... So that one there. I don't know how it expects me to get up that incline. The claws. Thank you. That means a lot, Amber. Appreciate you. 10 out of 10. If nothing else, we can grab those bananas we've been needing to grab. Oh, man. God, I gotta get done doing this and stat some bosses and... Oh, God. Got a lot of stuff planned for D&D. Oh, Luxby, I was gonna ask, I can't remember because we made your character so long ago. I don't know, like, how much story you had for your person besides, like, they're just a ranger. But if you had some story, I guess now would be the time to ask you about it, right? Because I did have, nothing, like, massive, but a little bit involved with, what your guys' stuff is going on. No worries, you're sick. I was half expecting you to tell me that you weren't going to be able to make it. In which case, we'll just have to reschedule something, but no worries. Your health is more important. Let me know if you have any questions. But, yeah. I mean, if you wanted to, I don't want to pressure you. I'll be honest, Defoe, I've kind of gotten tired of asking you things multiple times, so for going forward, I'm going to ask you something once, and then just if it doesn't do it for you, yeah, bless. Just, alright, fine. No worries, I apologize, I just, it's nothing, yeah, it was just a while ago, right? How do I... It happens. We happen to have people who, deal with, chronic health issues, so, like, it's nothing unheard of. We all have our stuff that we deal with, we just do our best. Like, that's the thing, if you had enough people, and you didn't need enough people to have a game going. So if you got like 6 people and one of them can't make it, it stinks, but they'll see if they're around next time. When you've got 3 people and one of them can't make it, then you have to reschedule, right? So... Luxby, I don't want to sign you up for any homework. It's not as bad as, like... I don't need, like, all of your backstory. I don't want to make you have to go and search for this thing. It really was just, like, it's just a way to be able to include you guys into the story more. I wanted it to feel more like you're actually from this place. So I had an idea for that, but, I don't... It's not worth, like, giving you homework over. Don't worry about it. Wait, hold on. God, you'd think I would start reading stuff. Ma'am. Thank you. Really, that was it? Really. Useful. cats do be loafing. Them loafs. So it's very, very accurate. So the other new area. There was a yellow door, so let's contact that door with Donkey Kong, right? Because we talked to her as Diddy. He can backflip, so can he... Can't, okay. No, that is precious, and anytime you want to post a picture of them in the Discord, please. Alright. Now we're getting there. Oh, we could have taken a shortcut, right? Oh, well, we're gonna have to. Grenades. Doesn't seem to be anything else over here. Alright. Hold on, there's a shortcut, right? Yeah. God, that is, if that just isn't describing all of being a cat parent, that is accurate, let me tell you. Oh, God. Yeah, they're causing me constant stress and misfortune. I love them dearly. I would take a bullet for any of them. They're stressing me out. Free the llama. How? Cranky Kong, I'm glad you died. I have not updated it yet. I've got a lot of things I'm working on. I'm trying really hard to get Maple working again. I had the commands working, and then they stopped again, and then I got the oh my god. I got the alerts working again, so those are good, but I'm trying really hard to get things working again. It's just I'm bad at stuff. Yeah, those Maple's not working yet. That's the next thing on my to-do list. I cannot get her working again. And it's driving me crazy. I know, I'm about out of ideas. I've been trying really hard to, well, hold on. I've been trying really hard to get her working again, and I just can't. Hold on. Yeah. Like, I can manually go in and do it. But I've been having issues with, I cannot get it working right. It's bothering me. Hold on.
If you can't compete, you can't eat. And you know eat rhymes with sweet. And I'm gorgeous over here, boy. We honeybees over here.
Do be honeybees. Thank you. Appreciate it. So I need a 5th banana. 5th banana. I mean, I've only got 1 level, so let's go back to that 1 level, right? How am I missing, like, it's the first level in the game. Is there a Diddy one here? I hate how quickly enemies respawn in this game too. Like, there's barely any reason to kill enemies, they just respawn immediately. Shoot the switch over the giant minecart to make the path complete in Diddy's mine area. So that's the... switch. Like, while we're on the rail shooter? Like, what? Hold on. Diddy's minecart. Yeah, like that. That's a. Oh God. Well, how much time do you have? Because the first bee. The first bee is kind of a fan of relaxing afternoons. The kind of like kind of an introvert, but like just a chill, down to earth dude. Like likes staying up late in pajamas, eating bowls of cereal, watching Netflix. Just that's about it. Like not very exciting, but not everyone has a lot of stuff going for them. Second B, really enjoys trying out new restaurants and stuff. Frequently, people call them a foodie, but they kind of don't like. They kind of think it's a weird, it's just they like eating. It's all right. Try new restaurants. Life's short. Taco places, kind of thing. Big fan of Mexican food. So third B, cries a lot. Fourth B, more of a romantic character. Enjoys walks on the beach. Writing just the worst poetry you can imagine. All types of bees. Lots of bees. Hold on. Almost time for my brother to come. Oh. Well, Defoe, you stopped smoking. You wouldn't have to worry about it. That's your body punishing you for doing things you're not supposed to. All at once, yes. Fan of opera. And barbecue, which is a weird combination, but you're allowed to like what you like. You're allowed to go to an opera house and then get done and go eat a rack of ribs. Life's short. Do what you need to do. So this seems to be the wall that we bump into every time we play this game. Alright, we've beaten the game. Game's over. We did it. 1 out of 5 stars. Alright. Yeah, they do like you. In fact, actually, now that you mention it, every bee, wow. All but one of the bees likes you, and I'm not allowed to tell you which one. But it'd be very uncomfortable if I did. But still, that's a lot of bees to be friends with. That is, woof, woof, woof. I mean, not everybody's gonna like you, right? So, a switch. Hold on. Switch. Really? You have a climb animation. Why won't you climb on it? If we're being real, though, that bee doesn't like anybody. So. And a lot more like you than like me. Like, easily. Like, oh, man. Not even half of them like me. Yeah, it's part of life. A lot more of them like you, though, yeah. Well, I would beat these guys. They all just respawn immediately, so... Okay. How are you doing that? no, yeah, like, on a good day, not even half. Oh no, they're very justified in it not liking me. Oh god, I'm a monster. Thank you though, very nice of you to say. Oh, speaking of, how are you guys doing today? Make sure you're, I mean, for some of you guys it's very late, so I hope you've eaten, you know, hydrating, being good to yourselves. So there has to be, hold on. So when he said above the minecart, was it like here? Because once you get in there, there's no shooting. Hold on. I'm very confused. Yeah, I tried to stream early today because I've been trying. I told you I've been trying to stream early, and I mean that. So when she said above the minecart area, she lied to us. Okay, cool. Just so we're on the same page. So I can't shoot. I can't look. So this can't be it. So does she mean like the exit? Oh, we can't die here, so let's just fast forward. Yeah. Well, I like being able to hang out with you on stream, Amber. And I get to do that more often if I stream early, so that's very rare. I miss you guys. Some of my people are, like, United States, and they stay up late, so late night stream every once in a while. A lot of my friends are European friends, so like doing an earlier stream. I recognize that like when I joined, hopped on today, it wasn't like super early, but early enough to see you guys if nothing else. I'm not bribing the parrot again. I'm trying to figure out what that woman meant by, like, Ghost Lady. What did she mean by that? Shoot a switch. What? There was no switch before. You can't shoot during. And, like, so we're gonna check the exit, I guess. But, like, I need one more golden banana to get to the next level, and I cannot find one, and I'm about to turn off the game. 0 out of 10 stars. This game is incomplete, unplayable. Well, she specifically said Diddy. Okay, cool. Okay, so just the rundown. We got a door that we can't open. Good. We got a door we opened we can't get to. Great. Let's go look at all the other doors we can't open. There's one. I'm not gonna swim all over there. There's a second one. Okay, hold on. We got more. Hold on. There's a third one. Special guest appearance by Boulder we can't break. Okay, good. We're not there yet. We're still counting doors. Hold on. This level's all doors we can't open. There's another one. You guessed it. Here we are. Another one. And just because there's one last one over here. With a banana. This is the first level of the game. Oh my god. How is there's more locked doors than enemies in this level. What is happening? Well, I would look up upon the level to figure out what we're missing. The draw distance is so low that, like, things don't load in when you look around like this. So, it doesn't do us any good. What do you want me to do? I can't go to the second level. This is the one level we have access to. Everything's locked. I don't know. Let's explore the hub area, I guess, a little bit more. You know? Shoot the switch over the giant minecart. So, hold on. What about the area that you first enter when you go in that hilltop? Let's look at there a little bit more. Does she say something different? I thought the doors were correlated to characters. The yellow bananas are Donkey Kong, the red bananas are Diddy Kong, so I've just been talking to her in the red door as Diddy Kong. I thought they were just, each door is connected to a character. Because otherwise, why? I mean, I know there's a yellow door. It's just, that's a Donkey Kong tip, because it's a yellow door. The red one's a Diddy Kong tip, because red's Diddy's color. So each door relates to a character. I'm sorry, I don't mean to snap. I'm cranky right now. I'm irritated. Yeah, same fact. Okay, so each color is just connected to a character, but it's okay. I'm very irritated at the moment. I apologize. I don't mean to be short with you. Alright, let's go over there then, I guess. Tired. Hungry, kind of, actually. Which doesn't happen very often. I'm gonna end the stream and maybe eat something. We'll see. It don't happen very often. I was saying, Polygonal Monkeys, it's wild how often that comes up on stream, but yeah. Okay, giant minecart. There was a switch. Okay, so we already did the thing. That was the first thing we did when we got here. You shoot that switch, giant minecart. Bridge appears over here. You get a thing. We've already done that. That is wonderful. Okay. Cool. Ah. So we delivered banana. I mean, let's just deliver some more bananas, I suppose, right? Like, why not? Life's short. We're all dying anyway. Nothing matters. I need to calm down a little bit. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Where'd the, gotta find that boss store. Or, wait, hold on. Where was the boss store? I thought it was up there. That's not right. Can't get in there. I guess that's the next objective. Could we get there somehow? Because you think you would be able to, right? Door's open. And I do not know where the boss door is, actually. So that's unfortunate. Is it up here? Wait, hold on. Got an idea. I think I remember something. Yep, rep. I think I remember something. He said something about, that's a Donkey Kong pedestal. He said something about, like, it's a Donkey Kong thing, but it's something that we don't have for Donkey Kong yet. Is it a thing we could get for him at this point in the game? Let's find out. Hold on. So, like, does Cranky give us another ability for Donkey Kong we might need? Is that what's going on? Because that is a Donkey Kong thing, we just can't use it. And with that boulder right there, I got to expect that's related to it in some way, right? Like, wouldn't it be? Maybe? I don't know. God, I don't know. But we've already got the gun from Funky, so, like, is there another one? Was it Funky, she said? I thought it was Cranky, but, I mean, Cranky's right here, or Funky's right here. Let's go see him. It makes sense that it'd be one or the other. So, yeah, let's talk to Funky, and then if that doesn't do it. It's like, yeah, Funky gave us our gun. Funky? You there? You there, Funky? It's me, Margaret. Okay. So that means either that is a Funky thing and we just can't do it yet, or it's not a Funky thing, in which case... Ah. She said it was the gun. I already have the gun. The gun does nothing for me on that pedestal. Like, I can use the gun anytime. I don't need a pedestal to use the gun. Are you going to grab it? Thank you. Wonderful. Good game design. I'm going to go see Cranky. I don't know. We're going to go see Cranky. Yes. I'm upset. I'm mad. You gotta be reminded every once in a while why you don't like a game. It's alright. I didn't know what I was gonna play today, it's fine. Yeah, you can have fun playing a bad game. Yeah, I do it all the time. You have a great time. It's alright. I don't feel like my time's been wasted. I've been just trying to, play a game. Relax a little bit. Gonna get done with this, plan a boss encounter for you guys that I can't tell you about yet. Oh yeah, bad game, but like I said, you don't feel like your time's been wasted. Sometimes you like to play a bad game every once in a while. It's alright. Happens. You don't feel like my time's been wasted. It's just, you play a bad game with your friends and it's kind of enjoyable. Yeah. That's like the cornerstone of herding. That's why we do herding games. Cranky, you there? Banana Horde. Cranky Slap. Oh my god. It was Cranky. Guys, I figured it out. That's the one. Guys, I figured it out. Because I thought she said something about Cranky. I just didn't know what it was. And I'm like, I already got a skill from Cranky, but it's like a mini game pad thing. Alright, yeah, okay, cool. Because if we can, like, assuming that does give me a banana, I'll still be frustrated, but that'll be enough to unlock the next level, so maybe we can. Maybe the first level sucks and the rest of them are good. So, like, you know, if we can make progress, we'll make progress, we'll continue. Like, assuming we are able to progress, we will. I'm not going to keep playing if we're just can't figure out what to do next. Hey. This is new. I do not remember this. We did not get here last time. God, they really tried to do the barrels in 3D, didn't they? Good. What's the consequence? Do we just have to start over? Okay. Oh my god, that was ill-advised. Alright. I need more coffee. Really? God, that's frustrating. Like, it doesn't even punish you, you just have to start over. In the cutscene every single time. God damn it. Yeah, like it's Donkey Kong Country, right? Like they're trying to make a 3D Donkey Kong Country, just like with like a big open world hub area. But like that, it's like they're converting Donkey Kong Country into like a 3D collectathon, like Mario or Banjo. So like yeah, you would need to include the barrels because it's Donkey Kong Country. It's the most Donkey Kong thing I can think of is the barrels. It was just very poorly made. But like we were talking about that before, when games made the jump to 3D, some of them did it really well. Most of them did it badly. This one did it badly. Mario did it really well. Zelda did it really well. Earthworm Jim did it really badly. God, I spent 3 or 4 hours on that one, right? I think. It felt like 10. Couldn't tell you. Alright. We got the next level taken care of. So, I got a question for you guys. Why did we need to see Cranky before it would let us do that? If we got to the platform, why couldn't we just do the thing? Was that really necessary? Did we need to go to Cranky's house and drink a potion to shoot through those barrels? Why? Ah. Oh, I'm getting there, Defoe. It's... You need Cranky's permission. He'll know otherwise. I don't know. It's been so long since I played Earthworm Jim, I couldn't tell you, but as of right now, it's looking like that. Or like at least Earthworm Jim was bad in a funny way. Like it was fun. This is just like I don't know what to do. Like it's just very unintuitive. Yeah, I did it for Hurting a while back. They did an Earthworm Jim game for Nintendo 64. If you want, go on the YouTube. It's on my I have a playlist. If you look at the if you go to the channel, there's a playlist option, and there's like it's like I need to update it. It's way behind, but the pacifist ones are on there. Hurting ones are on there. But you'll probably have a better time if you just look up the game, like a gameplay that's not mine, because it is all of 4 hours of just me being mad at a video game. But we did do that for Hurting a while back. Rayman is good. You know what? One that I really enjoy that I know a lot of people don't enjoy, and I'm okay with that. Gex. Gex 2 and Gex 3 were 3D, and I'm a big fan of the Gex games. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine, because I recognize they're probably bad. God bless. But Gex 1 was really bad. God, yeah, I just love Gex 3. Gex 2 is kind of like a blueprint for Gex 3. Like they had to work out the bugs. Gex 2 is like a very rough draft of 3. I would describe it as. So I guess I would say I'm not really a fan of Gex 2. I'm glad it was made, but I'm a fan of Gex 3. Yeah. Oh, I love the idea of it. It's like a game like this, like a collectathon, but like a 3D 2D platformer. 3D 2D platformer. Jesus Christ, bees. A 3D platformer collectathon. That like the gimmick is each world is themed after a different TV genre. That's such a fun idea. It just relies on pop culture references from the 90s and crude humor and in the worst way, but it's just so fun. Like it's very embarrassing to play with your friends. But in a way, it's just so charming. I don't know. Like, it's extremely 90s. That's the only way I can describe it. Yeah, it's just so... It's very lame, and I love it. Yep. Alright. Did the game get worse? It's just with the controls and the camera, it is so hard to do anything. Okay, hold on. That and yellow bananas. Okay, so here's another fun thing. See these red collectibles? We're not allowed just to pick them up. We have to actually go get Diddy, bring him here and collect them, and then return because we don't need him for anything else. You need to beat each level 100% as each character. Like, I get what they're doing, and I love collecting stuff. You get different stuff to do as each character. It's just, can we agree that this is a bad idea? Like, if you want to have an area that only Diddy can get inside of, amazing, that sounds great. If you want a task that only Diddy can do and the reward only he can collect because of it, great. If you have just a red banana here and some red coins, if that's your excuse, why can only Diddy grab the red bananas? Why not just let me do it? Like, you know what I mean? If you want to have a Diddy exclusive thing that only he can access, great. What is the deal with this? It's just extra work. Like they're padding the game by making you go and get a different character and redo everything with 5 different characters. Like I did it once. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, that's a Diddy balloon, right? We can only shoot that balloon as Diddy. Okay, yep, fine. All right. Yeah, it's just some game like this isn't the only game that does that. Some more modern games do that, and Nintendo is a big offender in that regard. Why would you wish that on me, Defoe? I thought we were friends. I want good things for you. Why would you put that on me? Oh, I'm sorry, I trailed off. I do. God, I have a hardest time remembering the names of Mario games. 3D World, maybe? 3D World has this thing where once you complete the game, it's like, okay, now go back and do it as every character. And you get a mark for every character for every level. And it's just like, I beat this already. You want me to go back and do it again as 5 other characters. It's really upsetting. Yeah, like they're not even different levels. Like the characters handle slightly differently, but Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? Nintendo's does stuff like that. Like they love to like collectathons are Nintendo's thing. They always happen. Other people do them, but Nintendo's leans hard into them. If you need an example, just look at the Korok seeds from Breath of the Wild. But sometimes it's just really like those are 2 examples I would give people. The marks for that game and the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild. It's just excessive. Like obnoxious. Alright, well, cool, let's just do that. Hey, Candy, you're gonna make... I draw the line at big titty monkey. Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, like, it was just like obnoxious how many there were. Like, it was like 999 Korok seeds in that big of a game, and like most of them were like so if you're missing a couple, what do you do? Like, there's a difference between coming across something in the environment that looks slightly off, so you investigate it. Once you're down to the last few, good luck. Like, it is wild. That was a travesty. If we're being fair, Donkey Kong Country 1 also had the really, really uncomfortable monkey woman. But, I wasn't a fan of that either. And I didn't have to see her in 3D back then. They really put a lot of work into her anatomy. Why do I have 2... Did we... No. We have a second melon now. Did we get a second melon from the big titty monkey woman? Is that what happened? That can't be what happened. I refuse to accept that's what happened. It has to be coincidental. That's the sand pit you can't get past without taking damage. That's what that is. It's not a terrible idea. It's just the fact that like the map is so big. If you miss any, like there's no. It was poorly implemented. I don't mind a lot of them. It's just like the way they did it was dumb. Like give you like a. Like how about. What if it gave you a thing that was like not as explicit as the Skyrim map tokens, but how about like a hot and cold thing to let you know when you're in the area, like a thing to let you know when you're getting closer to one, and maybe not take you to the exact spot because that would give it away, but like a hot and cold thing to bring you to the general area of where the seeds are. Can we like I think that'd be great. I'd be cool with it. I think that would fix it entirely. Oh, good. So, yeah, they did think to fix it. It was just after the game came out. Gotcha. All right. They need to hire me for Nintendo. I could be fixing their games for them, and they don't need to make DLC. Oh, God, we gotta go see her again as Diddy, don't we? Well, I'm glad I was able to help Nintendo fix their problem after the fact. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that would have been an easy fix. And the fact that they, like, banana, took the words out of my face. Don't let it happen again. Cozy, how are you doing today? How was work? Did you get any sleep? Gazump, what the hell? Diddy already knew how to play the guitar. That's canon. What's going on here? Hold up. Stop talking to the. Jesus Christ, I'm losing my mind. Cozy, how are you doing? Hey, I mean, it'd be like that. I'm sorry to hear it, but I mean, we're all in this together. Maybe you can get some sleep today. I don't know. So, I still have no reason to collect, like, these crystals. Okay. Oh, well, the good news is, dog. Dog is good news. Yeah, like the fact that you have to go... I'm gonna be doing that constantly. Well, hold on. That was the camera. Could you? Thank you. Oh my! I'm actually getting mad. Apologize. Give me a moment. I've not gotten mad in a long time. When the camera fights you that hard, oh my god. Oh, I love puppies. No, the fact that you need to go to the NPC to get the thing, as every single character individually. Like, why? It's right there. Like, there's no challenge in it. Like her house is right there. You have to actually just go and grab every individual character and just bring them all there. I hate this. And like, let me just say, canonically, Diddy already knows how to play the guitar. I've played Donkey Kong Country too. I'm mad about it. So, we got a door. We got a weird, sexy monkey. I guess let's go back this way. So, I mean, I'm sure there's something to do there. I'm so unhappy about it. Cozy's over here saying what we're all thinking, whether we want to or not. God, yes, he did. I'm about to just make this a Donkey Kong Country 2 stream. Would anyone object to that? So, is that what this is? So here's the thing. To get the gun out, you need to hit Z and then C left. And then to aim with it, you hit C up. If instead you just hit Z and C up, he does that. And you have to go through the entire animation. So Z, C left, and then C up. Z, C up is this thing. This is wild. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm not usually an angry person. This is, oh my god. This has just got me in my feelings. Feelings of rage. Oh, right. Yeah, no, it happens sometimes. Sometimes you get mad. It's fine. What's over here? What's this? I don't know. Like, yeah, did we already bump into a dead end? This is a tiny level, ain't it? Why is this level so small? We got, like this is it seems. That's what I mean. This feels like it was like a precursor to Banjo-Kazooie, like, just smaller, right? I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish this was better content. I'm just doing laps around a desert, complaining about stuff. So we gotta switch. Hold up. Yep. This did come out after Banjo, which is weird to think about. The way it plays music, it's like I did something, but it didn't. What is happening here? Okay. Cool. Good, thank you. Oh god, I wanted to punch that monkey. Hey, Tiny. Oh my god, we're actually going to get a third person. Tiny's one of my favorites. They made a racing game after this that included Tiny. And I talked about this before, but they insisted on like redesigning her and making her sexy. It was the most uncomfortable thing because like look at her. I don't know what Nintendo's obsession is with making hot Donkey Kong Country characters. I'm mad about it. So like, yeah, like they were really hoping you would. And like no judgment or anything. I just like keep it to yourself. I don't want to be wrangled into it. Like if I'm playing a video game, I don't want to be made to ogle something I don't want to ogle, right? It's like I'm not sure who here is familiar with Persona 5. I love Persona 5. They have this obsession with making you making you have to ogle your friend Anne, like every chance they get. She has to either be like half naked or, I mean, sometimes fully naked. It's just the, I understand it's a thing. Some people are into that. It's fine. I would like the choice. If it's a friend of mine, I would prefer the option to not do that personally. Kind of makes the friendship weird, but okay. I don't know. I would just like the option. Like, if that's your thing, by all means, have at it. You keep your video games and your intimate alone time separate, right? Yeah. I don't think that should be a controversial statement. Yeah, like the entire thing with the artist Yusuke, the artist guy, that entire section of the game is wildly uncomfortable. Amazing game. I wish they would just remove all of that. It's like, if you ever had Anne on your team at 0 HP where she's unconscious, she literally gets down on the ground, like, provocatively in like, there's no other way to describe it. She's on the ground with her ass in the air, and it's just like, good, great addition to the game. Glad they included it. You can't make that jump while he has his guns out. Good, let's do this again. I mean, yeah, like that. JRPGs have a lot of problems with that. Anime has a lot of problems with that, actually. I try to enjoy some anime, and there's like stuff like that, like a lot. That fan servicey. I don't know. And I recognize there's a market for it, like, clearly. But like, I never understood why you can't just keep those things separate. Like, if you in your personal life want to go watch some porn, go nuts, do your thing. If by adding it to a game, you're making them both worse, right? Like, whose go-to is that? When you're in the mood, who puts on Persona 5? You don't. So, like, I don't understand. You're just making both of those things less appealing. I don't know. I've never understood that. Really? What is going on here? What are you? The hell is that? I hate this. It's like I can't get the camera behind, like, you know? Oh my god. I've not played Persona 4. I've heard it was really good, though. Mookow played it on stream, actually, a while back. I barely saw any of it, but he was playing it for a bit. The speed he moves, and the fact this camera is garbage. We're all just out here doing the best we can. Mookow is a treasure, I agree. One of my favorite people. Yeah, they've got a way of just weird sexual stuff. I mean, more with modern games. Now that, like, games are able to look like anime. Because back in the day, like, Final Fantasy, like, 4 and 6, like, they were pixelated. You really couldn't do stuff like that. But now that, like, technology's advanced to a point where, you could, like, make girls in games hot enough to ogle. You know they're gonna. yeah, Final Fantasy VII is good, but once they made that jump to 3D, it just like some of them are more egregious than others. Would you look at that? I accidentally turned the game off. God, well, man, you know you hate to see it. I'm sorry, guys. Man, I was so looking forward to doing that for another half hour. Yeah, like to be fair, they did do that thing where she was like did her underwear or whatever, but it didn't become like it became more obnoxious once they were actually able to convincingly portray these human beings naked. Back when it was just pixels, it was hard to do. But you know, has been a thing. They've made Atari games like that, so like in the I mean, there was this the whole section with the Don, and with the Don, it's like the entire basis of that interaction, like that entire section of the game, is about like he picks the hottest member of your team, and it's just a sex thing. That's what it is. So like, I think it's as downplayed as it could possibly be, but it's still like, welcome to this sex dungeon. That's what it is. But they did they like as much as you can have, like that's the like the whole part of that game is just like you need to get really sexy so you can invade this sex dungeon. But it's not nearly as bad as you think it would be. Like they did it as well as you could. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a weird. Like if anything, they probably handle it better than the original, but it's still like not great. I love that game though. It's always easy to forgive a game that you really love though, ain't it? Yeah, right. Like this game, I'm gonna bash this game for Sexy Monkey. The original Donkey Kong Country, she's there too. I just choose not to talk about it in that case. That's how it goes, right? Take some medicine. I appreciate you guys for conversation. I apologize. I'm not usually this grumpy. I'm gonna take some medicine. I'm gonna find something to eat. Let's see if we can raid somebody. Let's turn this grumpy day into a better day. No worries. Appreciate it, Cozy. I've got to talk to you today and yesterday, so it's been very nice for me. You know, I appreciate your company. Feel kind of bad I couldn't stick around for that one stream you're on. Medication knocks me out. I'm taking some right now, actually. Let's see if anyone's on to raid. Maybe. I don't know. Try to do a nice thing here. Try to remember to raid people every once in a while. I gotta get off here and we can do some, I gotta plan some D&D stuff. Got my first session on Saturday, and Amber's gonna be there, actually. Thank you for that, by the way. I accidentally left my stream going. Raided somebody and is anybody on? I don't have anybody on. Well, I mean, you try to do a nice thing. Maybe next time. But Sexy Monkey Syndrome. That's just what we're going to call from now on when a video game sexualizes a character that they had no business sexualizing. That's what we're going to call it now. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Defoe, Amber, Cozy, Luxby was here for a bit. All you guys. Big, he was hanging out. You all are wonderful. I appreciate each of you. I will be back at some point, I'm sure, but I gotta find something to eat and plan some D&D stuff. So, remember to be good to yourselves all the time, always. Eat, stay hydrated, get some rest, please. Looking at you, Cozy. I will see you guys around.